This is Gary Butterfield.
This is Cole Ross.
And this is Monster, my podcast.
And these are the Fosterlings of the Old Ones.
There's a monster in my podcast.
So it's like the deep ones, but from space. So the high ones?
Yeah, the deep space ones.
Yeah, there we go, yeah.
Yeah. So this is, these things have a more of an interesting origin than like what, we don't actually know really what happens with them.
Right.
Like when they pop. They pop like a collar, bringing in top dollar. Fosterlings from the old ones gonna make you holla. We don't really know. What happens is you're a woman walking around and a great old one psychically pregs you. You become death preg.
Okay.
And then once you give birth to that bonehead, after a certain amount of time, it becomes this roiling, like tumor-like thing where its faces rise and bubble to the surface like alphabet soup.
Yeah, like a Junji Ito creation.
Yeah.
The bit of expository text that they chose for this say it appeared a swollen bulb which though blanched by moonlight reminded him of a mass dug from within a body.
Yes, like a tumor.
Yes.
Like that kind of thing. Like another kind of tumor thing, the glistening lumpy forehead. It's like pretty great, like pretty gross. And this guy in the thing, like this Ramsey Campbell story, his mom's face like bubbles to the surface.
Ugh.
Which is pretty gross.
Yeah.
Pretty nasty. So pretty cool, but we just don't know what they do.
No, they
what
just like most of these creatures, like most of these things, they will eventually become servants of the old ones as they go. Unlike the deep ones, however, or deep one hybrids, this is not like a lifetime gradient transition. No, it happens over the course of a single evening.
Yeah.
Like later, Mom. Good night. Love you. And wake up.
And then you just hang out. It's until the stars are right.
Right.
Like, what is the timeline on these stars, man?
I don't know. How long do they live?
Not that. Like, how long do these things live? Are they going to stick around for when the stars are right? And what do they do when they're just like? Because this feels like a doomsday prepper person to me, or like those people who are just like, oh, the world's going to end. In 2025,
the world is going to end, and he who has the most beans will rule this land as king.
Yeah. Who has the highest clout score on Fosterling, on the Fosterling app? But like, I'm just imagining like they're like, oh, the New Year's Day 2025, the world's gonna end, and then that happens. They turn into the Fosterling, and then the world doesn't end. The stars are not right.
Ah, damn it!
What happens? What do they do? How do you live?
Yeah, and like specifically, this is like a template that is applied over something else. So the stats and the powers are very kind of nondescript.
It's like presumably you try to go back to work and stuff. You still got the stats to work at Kinko's. And they can't discriminate you for Fosterling status.
I know it's been a tough quarter, but I want to ask about a raise. Brought to you by our backers at patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv.